Hi, everybody. I am SS, the showstopper, and today is the 5th of May 2024. Today it's sunny. It's sunny in the morning. Yesterday it was raining heavily. I did around I think it's two videos that I did, and I decided that I'm not going to upload those videos because I didn't really like how it was because I was using artificial light, and then there wasn't any sunlight because it's raining and stuff like that. It was raining heavily, so I was using artificial light, but then it had glitches of like darkness here, darkness there, and stuff like that, and I couldn't work with that. I don't think that it would be and it would give it a clearer video quality. That's what I'm trying to say. And not only that, there was a lot of noise, there was a lot of movement, a lot of things that were going around and stuff. And so it made it a little bit more difficult. People have been giving me suggestions that I should get this, I should get that for my videos, I should do this and I should do that. But they're not assisting. It's like, do you know somewhere where I can pick up like cameras for free? Like, if you let me know, you understand, do you know places where I can pick up things, objects for free that one would need to make a video? Do you know of places? No, you have to purchase it, right? And so if you're going to assist me in purchasing, that'll be cool. That'll be great. I'll be very grateful for it. But if you're not and you're only suggesting, then be happy with the fact that I'm using a phone to do my recording, and that's the best that you will get for now. So you just have to work with the reality that's at hand. But I guess from the caption, you can tell what I'm going to talk about. And it's the fact that nobody wants to be scammed. Nobody wants to be hoodwinked. Nobody wants to be embezzled. Nobody wants to be bedazzled. Nobody wants to be bamboozled out of their money, out of their hard working money. Nobody wants to be tricked. How many Z did I use? I use a lot of Z, right? Just to get my point across. Nobody wants to be tricked out of their hard earned money. Now, we have seen a work scam again, that just came out, and it resurfaced from TikTok. And it involves Blinger, who she was working with someone who decided to give job offers to Jamaicans. These are persons who are living in the diaspora. However, this woman came up with an idea that she's going to start some sort of job where you're paid. It's like a call center, where you're paid some $700 per hour, and 78 is 56, right? So that means that if you're paid $700 per hour, you'll be getting $5,600 at the end of the day. So if you're working 5 days, 5 5's 25. So you'll be getting 26,000 something per weekly, for your job, right? So when we look into that, you're getting $26,000 weekly for your job, which means that at the end of a month, you'll be getting more than $100,000 for your pay, right? And so this woman came up with the idea. She used Blinger as the face and the front of it. Blinger saying that she was unaware of what was taking place, yada, yada, yada. We get that. However, a lot of persons are complaining that they were scammed because they aren't paid. They started working, something like that. They were interviewing persons, so got supervisor position. One female said that she got a supervisor position and that she was going to be paid $146,000 per month. But I'm saying that when I look into it, if the floor work is $700 per hour, which means that at the end of the month you'll be getting more than $100,000 for your salary. How is it that the supervisor is getting 146 when the 115,000 is not far? The gap between the line staff to supervisor salary is not that far. You understand? So when I look into it, I'm like, did these people do any calculation to find out what is really at hand here? You understand? And so it's obvious that they didn't. A lot of them are saying that they have degrees, they have this, they have that. And I'm not faulting anybody for their education. But in order for you to prove yourself, you have to have some sort of wits to you. It's not just education. You would have to have some sort of smarts to you. And it's not street smart. ability to know calculus and understand that the gap between supervisor and line staff, it has to be a larger percentage. That is, you understand, it can't be 0.1, 0.5%, 0.8% difference. No, it's not like that in commerce, in business. And so when I look into it, I was like, these people, first and foremost, you're going to do business with someone. And here lies this woman by the name of TikTok Lawyer who's saying she's a spearheader of this thing. And Blinger is the front face. Nobody knows who TikTok Lawyer was at the time. And so you're doing business. You are making your duty to do business. You are making it known that you are willfully going to do business with someone that you don't know what they look like. You understand? I mean, this has to do with job. This has to do with tax. This has to do with government. So if you're doing business when it comes to work with someone, legal, formal business with someone, and there isn't any form of identification, to the individual, clearly that would be a red flag, or that would be a sign that, this doesn't really make sense. This is not going to go well. There's something that is simply not adding up. They were saying that the persons who were complaining initially are persons who were interviewed and they did not get the job because they weren't qualified for it. But when you're looking into it, you saw wherein persons who began working are the ones who actually start complaining. You understand? And when I look into it, they're saying that they're scammed and they're complaining. A lot of persons are crying. One woman is saying that she bought her plane ticket to come to Jamaica because she was willing to start her job. One woman saying that she bought computers for someone in Jamaica to help them out because they're going to get a job. And so she was willing to go through the extra mile. And I can understand that you're assisting a family member or a friend because they're going to be gainfully employed as the dream they were sold, right? And because of such, you would have done an investment out of good faith or out of good heart then. So you're extending the hand of kindness to assist persons with their job. But I'm looking into it and I'm like, do you guys realize that when you are promoting and supporting scammers, this is what the victim go through? That feeling that you get, that effed up feeling that you get right now, or you have right now, knowing that, oh my God, this is the reality. I was tricked. I was embezzled out of my time for pay, and there's nothing coming. That's what the victims of scamming go through. That's the feeling that they go through. But you guys don't care about that. Only thing you care about is the lace wig, the partying, and this is synthetic, by the way. This is cheap. The lace wig, the partying, the drinking, the smoking, the clothes, the BBL, the this and that, the posting on social media to rubbing people's face. That's the only thing that you guys really care about. So if that's what your main focus is, and that's what you care about, and you don't care about the victim, now you finally get to see these people who are scamming you aren't going to care either, and you can't make them care. That's the reality of it. You don't know when you're being scammed. Also, it's a learning lesson that every single person is susceptible to being scammed. You see, you Jamaicans used to use the excuse that how can you pay for something that you didn't win? Or how do you know that you win something? You choose to pay for it, so it's your fault because you are foolish enough to pay for something knowing that you didn't buy a lotto ticket and you didn't this and you didn't that. Not only that, your excuse is that it's reparation money from slavery. You cannot tell a white man from a black man on the phone. You can't tell. You think you can, but you can't. You cannot tell a white man, and you cannot go by names because there are lots of black persons or persons who are melanated who have the same surname as those persons who are white or Caucasian people. So it's very difficult for you to tell the ethnic group of the individual that you are scamming. But you guys don't care about that. The only thing you look over there and see is the Mark X and the BMW that you are going to buy. Not only that, the high-end apartment that you're going to live in, the clothes, the jewelry, the hair, the makeup, the this and that, the party after party after party. That's the only thing that you guys are focusing on. So when you look into a situation like that and you decide that out of good conscience or out of bad conscience in this case, you are going to scam people, that effed up feeling that you have right now when you're being scammed, when you realize actually that you're being scammed, that's the feeling that those persons have. That's the feeling that the victims have. That's what they go through. People selling their house because they actually believe that they are going to get millions of dollars and they only need to pay 15,000 US, 25,000 US, 50,000, 30,000, 8,700 US, all this type of money, whatever bracket it is. The fact of the matter is that you guys decided that you're going to sell someone a fake dream and you build an excuse around it and you scam them. So now that you're being scammed, and for those who are saying that I never scam anybody, but you support it in the music that are being played, you support it in the songs, Chopper Life, this, that, and all, Chopper Gospel, all these kind of songs that have been out there for many years now, going some 10 years. This is what it's like. This is what it is like. That's what it feels like when you take people things and you decide to turn tricks in order to get it. This is what it feels like. Now, what you gonna have to do right now as we speak is just ride the wave, accept that you are scammed, accept that they chop your ass, and find a way how you can move on. It's that simple.